Wargamers, today let's talk about Kroot Shapers, which are now their own unit, their elite choice, and they actually are not bad compared to some of the other Kroot options. So before we do that, I want to say thanks for watching. If you like this video, go ahead, hit the like and subscribe buttons. That way you don't miss any of my upcoming unit reviews, battle reports, or other 8th edition content. Alright, so I have Index Xenos 2 here. Let's get started with the Shaper profile. So it's pretty similar to the standard carnivore profile. Movement 7, 3 up weapon skill, 4 up ballistic skill, strength 3, toughness 3, 5 wounds, which it will need, 3 attacks, leadership 7, and a 6 up save. Comes equipped with a Kroot rifle and a ritual blade. Kroot rifle, just a bolter basically, and in close combat it gives +1 to strength, so instead of hitting at strength 3, it's strength 4, which is important. And then the ritual blade is a different option for close combat. Basically, it takes away that +1 strength, which is too bad. But if you do any damage with it, or actually if you kill any models with a ritual blade, it makes any nearby Kroot units not have to take morale tests, which is important because Kroot just have low leadership and they're not very durable. So being able to capitalize on this ability is critical to making Kroot survive in combat. He has 2 special rules. One is the Shaper commands and allows nearby Kroot to reroll wound rolls of 1, which is nice. It's better than marker lights because it applies in the close combat phase, which is what we really need them for. And the wisest of their kind allows Kroot within 6 inches to use the Shaper's leadership when making morale tests. So even if you don't kill something with the ritual blade, you still get a slight boost to your leadership, moving from 6 to 7. And so I think they're actually fairly good. If you are bringing Kroot, if you're bringing Kroot carnivores or Kroot hounds, or even I guess Krootox riders, I think it's worth having one of these guys around just because it does give them that leadership boost. Of course, an ethereal is going to do that better, but Kroot Shaper will work too. Kroot Shaper is an elite choice, not an HQ choice like an ethereal, so it gives you some flexibility there. And you have access to more elite choices now through the various detachments. So taking a Kroot Shaper is not a bad option. And but yeah, I wouldn't really go out of my way to do this. I wouldn't recommend taking Kroot in the first place, and certainly not investing a whole bunch of points into it. So in my army, I probably won't be taking a Kroot Shaper, and the reason why is because it's just not putting out that type of damage that I need. It's not really making them that durable. The Ritual Blade option is nice, but you give up that +1 strength option. So if you're going against Marines, you're going to be wounding on 5s, and yes, you get to reroll 1s, but it's not going to be making that big of a difference. And he only has 3 attacks, so if you do the math on that, that works out to be fewer than 1 wound per combat phase. So it's actually unlikely that you're actually going to be able to capitalize on that Ritual Blade effect. Overall, the Kroot Shaper just kind of fits into the same box as Kroot in general. They're just not doing that good of a job at what they're supposed to do, which is sad. I think Kroot can be an effective screening unit, but other things can do it just as well or better. And having the Kroot Shaper there does make them better, but you might as well take an ethereal instead, really. So that's about it. I wish I could say something better about the Shaper. If you're using the Shaper and it's working out great, please let me know in the comments below. But other than that, thanks for watching and happy wargaming.